Hello everybody, Andy here, and today we are going to be looking at Legions Imperialis, and we're going to be doing a straight unboxing of this, okay? I went a bit mad, and when I saw that I was being given this by GW, so thank you to GW for giving this to me, and it coincided with my lack of faith in 40k as a game that I might want to become a regular player of. I went crazy, as I do, and I did some retail therapy, and I also bought like 6 Titans. So I'm in the process of building them, but I'm currently hyped for the concept of this. So I imagine that this unboxing is going to be a lot of, oh that's cool, oh wow, isn't that nice? But this is just an unboxing, and then once I've assembled this, painted this, got the Titans ready. I also have some Legions Imperialis planes, I think I have, maybe. I intend to do a second video where I will give a few more thoughts, both to how the game plays, what I really think about the models after painting them, that sort of thing. But for now, let's go to this bad boy here. We're just gonna crack it open, do a straight up unboxing. So, I know what you are undoubtedly thinking, what size box we got here? This is a pretty standard pre-Into the Dark size Kill Team box. So, I'd consider this the standard FOMO size, to be honest with you. Right, here we go, standard FOMO box size, but with a nice sturdy card instead of just papery stuff. Cool. Now, I should say that at this point in time, I know nothing about this game. These are in inches, which you can't see on this, but that's fine. This is relevant because I might be wrong. I'm just kind of nattering as I unbox, because I think perhaps that Epic used to be in centimeter scale. I could be wrong on that. Maybe I'm making it up. Right. So so obviously, at this point, people will have already actually seen sprues. So, yeah. Let's take a look, shall we? I say we, and then I just look at the sprue. Let's see if I can show you guys, right? We'd already seen it on Warcom, but yep. All of these are just one little marine. So I'm hoping that this means that the hobby aspect of this is going to be really quite quick. Certainly I personally don't have a huge desire to spend lots of time on these. There you go. Now I'll have a quick look. Okay. Alright. So we've got all of the marine. Oh no, some of the marines do come in 2 parts. We see this guy here. These 2 are missing arms, which is a fascinating choice. Oh yeah, and you see you've got the little. That's the little missile launcher. I don't know why, but as soon as you make models smaller than regular 40k, it just becomes ultra geeky. Don't know why, can't really explain it, but for some reason there is definitely something geekier the smaller the models get. Don't know why, but it's definitely true. Alright, let's keep going because there's a lot of this, isn't there? Is this the same as that? Yeah, those 2 are the same. Okay. Let's figure out what sprues we've got. Those 2 are the same. That one's different. That's a marine. Those 2 were the auxilia. This is a tank of some sort. Oh, sorry, I should probably show you the sprue, shouldn't I? There you go. A tank of some sort. Don't expect me to know what I'm doing here, okay, guys? Because I do not. I've never really been a big Horus Heresy guy. In fact, I think Horus Heresy is dumb. I have 0 interest in the setting at all. I will stand by that basically forever. However, you know, you might say, oh well, if you think that, why are you here? Oh, this is going to be one of the Titans, the Warhound Titans. Cool. Well, I'm excited for the potential of the gameplay, if I'm honest. I don't know what the gameplay is. GW has just said that, oh, you know, it's very similar to second edition, but I don't really know what that means. So, yeah, I'm excited. Now, these weapons look big enough that that's probably the Titan weapon sprue as well. There you go. So that's our Titan. Oh, which, by the way, so one of the things that I intend to talk more on as I get there is, like, how much do I think this game's going to cost? You know? Because Titans are expensive. These 3 sprues here, that already is like 40 quid. Which I suppose is standard GW sprue stuff, isn't it? I'm not saying anything crazy there. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be a pretty expensive box and then just game to be into. Because something that people might not be aware of is the big, like, War Master Titan, which is not in this, but is, you know, usable in this. I assume I'm about to open this and poke. Oh, this has a second side. Legions Imperialis. The models you see here are just a few of the many ways you can add to the contents of this box set. For the full Horus Heresy Legion Imperialis range, visit warhammer.com or fulldraw.co.uk. So, this here I just bought. And maybe one of these, I don't know. But as you can see, this is going to be the new boxing. So quite interesting. I don't know. I guess they're going to completely rebox everything, even though this would still be usable in Adeptus Titanicus. It's now going to come in Epic kit, which is interesting. So we'll be able to buy tank squadrons. Here we see a Baneblade squadron. That excites me, I'm not going to lie. You know, I wouldn't mind running an all Baneblade and Titan force. That sounds fun. Marauder Bomber, Storm Eagle Xiphon. Very cool, okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Right, so we're done with all the plastic, okay. So, 2 sprues of Space Marines, 2 sprues of Guard, whatever they're called, Solar Auxilia. 3 sprues of Warhound Titan. Is it Warhound? I think, yeah. 2 sprues, which are separate, so not copied here, of something. That's Space Marines. That I feel is all. I feel these are both Space Marine tank sprues. I have got no idea what. And then these feel like they are probably, well, they look more Imperial Guard-like, so I'm assuming they're the Solar Auxilia, right? Then we get to the rulebook, plus the tokens that we need. What are the tokens for? Don't really know, if I'm honest. Oh, do we get more tokens? Oh, interesting. These are really thin. These aren't like, when I looked at them, I thought, oh, these are going to be kill team tokens. Nope. These are paper. Like, these are the flimsiest card I've ever... just here, I've got one of the 40k Leviathan cards. This is thinner. That's... Well, that's a choice, buddy. Damn. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Who knows? Before I take this bad boy out, let's see what else is in here. We seem to have... Oh. What's this? Oh, these are the build instructions that are... Oh, right. Weird. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. So that shows us all of our stuff. Yep, cool, 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 cool. Lovely jubbly. Delightful. Right, we get transfers. I know that a lot of people into this version of the game are going to be big hobbyists, I imagine, because they're just really, really into... Oh, we've got a scatter die in there. Nice. And we've got these little... These are the bases. Now... Oh, we've got more bases. Okay. So these are presumably the bases for the 2 Titans. Is this the base size they are in Adeptus Titanicus? Interesting. And then we've got these now. I actually don't have a 25mm base next to me, but I have one just over here. One sec, lads. One sec. That's 25. Here we go. So, let's take a look at this. Hold it up. Okay. Sorry, this is a painted base. Ignore it. But, yep, perfect fit. It's a 25mm base. Okay. And it does indeed have the indents on there, the patterns on there. And then we look at how thin that is compared to that. I'd say it's about half the size-ish. Now, does that mean you can't use the 25mm bases that are just standard from GW? I doubt it. I'm sure you can. Ooh. That's going to be an interesting one. See whether people go the default or if they go with the more custom versions. Because these are fine, I suppose, but they're just kind of, you know, roads and platform. I don't know. I don't know why they've just gone with road as what they are. I don't know, weird one. Anyway, let's keep going. Right, we get on to here. Let's take a look. Can I open this without embarrassing myself? Maybe. So, yep. I should probably fill the silence, but honestly, my head's just always empty. So, you know, what's the old saying? Rather to be silent and thought a fool than to speak and prove it. Oh yeah. Okay. Can I? No. I need more knifing. Oh, what is this? Central London. Amusingly, no, I'm going to stop rambling. Right, so there's more stickers. Sorry, not stickers. Incredibly flimsy card. One more. Okay. And that is the same as the other. So they've given you two sets of these. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to call it right now, y'all. If you... well, this isn't looking at me at all. If you like this game, the first thing you're going to have to buy is better copies of these. Those are, yeah. I understand that GW is kind of, you know, struggling with their card manufacturing, but that's not the solution. Whatever they were smoking on that one. Even out of this would be better. This is a paper as opposed to a thin card, but it's laminated. It feels like it'd be, anyway, whatever. This is a reference sheet, which is probably going to be pretty good. Pretty useful when you're trying to figure out what the hell you do. Okay, nice. Lovely jubbly. And we continue on to the book itself. Thick, just like she likes it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Now, this is not at all interesting. I should stop talking. So, this is printed in China and distributed by Games Workshop Limited. EU address. Games Workshop Limited, Irish branch, Dublin. That's the first time I've seen that on the back of a book. That's called getting around Brexit. That's what that's called. Let's crack it open, shall we? The Imperium of Mankind. I would say, and I'm gonna stick to my guns on this one forever and always, basically. But the fact that they've chosen to make this 30k only is really sad, and it means that one of the first things I'm going to have to do, if I decide I like the game, is find proxies for Eldar, Tau, all that good stuff. Okay, so what have we got? We've got Legion. So these are our rules. A mere 100 pages to the dot there. Then we've got the Legions. We've got the Solar Auxilia, strategic assets, hobby section, reference sheets. Okay, so I'm really curious to see. Right, here's what we're going to find, because otherwise this could go on forever and it just becomes a rule reading thing. I want to find out what size board are we playing on. That's really important to me. And then I want to look at some of the detachments, what a data sheet looks like. And then I'm going to look at the hobby section to see what they suggest. Right, oh, so I should probably, The rules, core principles playing the game. Okay, let's go 28. Fine. Here we go. Oh, look at that. One shot, mate. Right. The rules. Commanders of old and princeps of new. Cool. Tell me how big the board is. Come on, guys. The battlefield. 5 foot by 4 foot. Oh. So that is exactly this table. This table is 5 foot by 4 foot. I wonder why. Why would they have done 5 foot by 4 foot? Why not just... So the thing is, okay, hear me out. They could have just done 44 by 60, which is what this mat is. And it's what their, 4 of their battle boards put together come to. But instead they've gone 5 by 4, which is very, very close to 44 by 60, right? And I guess, so obviously we've already seen, so we saw today, that tells you when today is, okay? We saw today, they mentioned the terrain that we could purchase, and they said I think they are going to sell tiles as well, which makes sense. Okay, cool, thumbs up. So the tiles obviously are going to be 1 foot by 1 foot, right? And then much like with Necromunda, you're going to buy as many as you need. Cool. Wow, these are going to be interchangeable with Necromunda tiles, right? So if you don't want to play on this, you can play on Necromunda tiles. Interesting concept I just had there. Nice. Anyway, so the question becomes, okay, they want to sell 1 foot by 1 foot. I've kind of answered my own question by realising that they are Necromunda tiles. Why not, I was going to say, why not just make these the correct size so that buying these turns out to give you the same board size as 44 by 60. But actually, I assume, therefore, they already have the tooling to do a 1 foot by 1 foot plastic tile. So they're just using it again. There you go. Nice. Okay, good. Are they going to give us things like stuff? Base size. Okay, I want to know base sizes. How important are base sizes? In all sorts of circumstances, save for those that do not need bases, a Legion Imperialis miniature will be supplied with a base of the appropriate size within the box. Bollocks. The rules are designed with these base sizes in mind, and it's presumed that players will use them. If, for whatever reason, model is fielded on a base size other than the one provided with it, for example due to a conversion, then it still counts as being on its standard sized base for the purposes of the rules. In such instances, the controlling player must have the model's standard base size ready for use during gameplay for a point of reference. Okay, alright. Interesting. So the reason that I'm... Okay, so the reason that I'm interested in that is because I've just bought a bunch of Titans, but not in the new style, so they don't have these bases. I've got the old bases. Now I accept that I wouldn't have the themed base, but they might have changed the base size as well. And I can't tell from this if that's an oval or a circle. And I know it comes with an oval, so I'm a little bit concerned. I'm sure that at some point GW is going to just sell these bases, but anyway. Due to the unique nature of flyers, their base size is less stringent than other models, though it is advised that flyers should be mounted on 40mm bases or on a standard Aeronautica Imperialis hex base. Oh, interesting. Okay, well I feel like if they put that in there as like a deliberate giving away to them, the flyers, if a similar issue were to occur in base size changes, it would be noted here to the Titans. Oh no, okay. Right, cool. Let's go find out. Let's go find us. No, okay, so is this a rule? I don't know. Is this something? Is this a rule, or is this just? I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay, formations. All right. All right. This is a data sheet. Great. What a interesting choice. You know what I love? I love when a games company releases a game and they had the option to make it a good game, and like with modern game design, and they said, nah, fuck that. What's that? Update the UI? Nah, let's make it look shit. Okay, fine. Right, so this all looks pretty cool though. We shall see. We shall see. I'm looking forward to putting it on the board. Just to clarify, obviously I don't know what the rules are. But this design really irks me. It's like I feel that they've made great strides as a company, making Age of Sigmar and 40k pages look good and easy to read. And then they do this, and it's like, this isn't a comfortable thing to read. It doesn't draw the eye to the page. It doesn't make me want to read it. It makes me a little bit scared of just having a stat line. It's like, oh, great. Whereas the other things they've done have moved away from this, and I think that's really good. Yeah, cool. For example, one of the things that I'm currently raving about a smidge is Dead Zone, right? But one of the big criticisms I have of Dead Zone is the way it lays out its data sheets. And I feel like, yeah, anyway. Cool, so these are our special rules. I am currently thinking of doing, is it going, sorry, let's just quickly look at one of these. Battle tank detachments. Sicarian squadron, 2 vehicles, detachment size 2, 105 points. Okay, nice. Nice. Legion Tarantula Battery, detachment size 4, infantry 1. Okay, vehicle 2. Alright, clearly we don't quite understand what's happening here, it's fine. Alright, let's keep moving. So, what should we have a look at? I'm currently interested in Emperor's Children. I've gone past it, haven't I? Alright, where were they? Oh, right there. Classic. Okay, so what sort of thing do they have? Obviously, I say that whilst having no idea how the rules work, so it's just like a concept. Noteworthy domains, Chemos, Terra, Cognomen, none. Oh, okay, alright. Observe strategic tendencies, combined arms warfare, the use of complex maneuver and discursive, okay. Tactical planning, asymmetrical assault. Legion special rules, exemplars of war. Once per battle, an army that includes at least one formation consisting entirely of Emperor's Children models, ignoring models within an allied contingent, may choose to win initiative instead of rolling. Oh, okay, you just choose. Oh, that sounds good, right? Just, if you're setting up for that sweet double turn, boom, wrecked. Okay. Although just from the way I'm reading it here, it does sound like you'd be able to ally in other chapters, or legions, sorry. Right, and then we have our other guys, the Solar Auxilia. Can we see a Baneblade? That would be fun. Lehman Russ Strike Squadron, detachment size 4. Okay, alright. So I actually have no idea what. Oh, so these are Thunderbolt, Avenger Strike Fighter, Lightning Fighter, Marauder Bomber. I need to go on Whaling Games and see if I can buy any of those. I doubt it, everything's out of stock, but cool. And then these are some detachment upgrades, which I obviously have no idea what they mean. Oh, hold on. The Arvus Lighter as well. Okay, cool. Marauder Colossus, Marauder Pathfinder, Marauder Destroyer, Strategic Assets. Alright. And then the Legio, a Storm Warlord Battle Titan. Right. Cool. Cool. Fine, here we go. Questoris Knight banner will be 1 knight for 180 points. And then there's a whole load of rules. Cool. Knight detachment. Knight 4, detachment size 1. Clearly, I'm still not understanding how much something costs. Cerastus Knight can put one of the following upgrades. Increase detachment size by 1, which presumably would give you a second model. I assume detachment size means number of models. And therefore I don't know what Knight 4 means, but a simple Cerastus Knight being 215 points. What point sizes are we going to get to here, lads? Let's keep going, because this is interesting. Titan detachments. Warhound hunting pack. Detachment size 1. But you can take a second for 330. Okay. Okay. This is starting to give us a little look at how expensive, like the point sizes. I imagine in here it does recommend, you know what? Before I hang up, I'm going to look to see if I can find that. I don't know why I said hang up, this isn't a phone. Warbringer 525. Warlord Battle Titan 600. Warmaster Heavy Battle Titan 750. Iconoclast 750. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Right. Final thing I want to find is recommended battle size. What are we working with here? What do you think? I've got no clue. It's obviously not going to be 2,000 points. I assume it's going to recommend a minimum battle size. 3,000 is the absolute bare minimum, but I imagine the kind of size they expect is what, 5,000? Am I being cray? Let's see. What are we thinking? Let's go to 122. Otherwise 32. 122. Okay. What do you think? I feel like just looking at the pictures they've given us, I was very much overshooting by saying 5,000. Okay. What are we thinking? Here we go. The standard points limit for games of Legions Imperialis is 3,000 points. Okay. This is the guideline, however, players can agree upon whatever points limit they wish. Great. So I guess I need to start thinking of 3,000 point army lists. Well, how about that? Well, there you go, everybody. Thank you for watching. This has just been a simple unboxing of the Legions Imperialis box. If this is of interest to you, or if you're undecided, I imagine that very soon on my channel, as in within a few hours, or tomorrow, at the time of you seeing this, I'm going to do a slightly more put together video. Instead of just a chilled unboxing. I intend to answer many questions, but in a much more straightforward format, and hopefully not 28 minutes. And then I'm going to come back after I've painted a bunch of these models, you know, put the whole thing together, and ideally also played it. Cool. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Stay gangster. Stay hydrated. Drink that water, yo. Glug, glug. Bye.